What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, I'm coming back at you with another pick a card reading today because we're looking at what's coming in for you and what's coming in for you that you may not be expecting. You know, maybe it could be a warning, it could be just a heads up. Good news, I don't know. I have no idea, but I know we will be exploring what's in this in my new little velvet black sack. They may be charms, they may be runes, they may be both, who knows? But yeah, I just made this. I haven't named it yet, but I'm gonna name it. I'll probably just call it a bag, probably, because I keep wanting to say sack, and it keeps coming out sounding funny. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep you here all day. I'm gonna show you your images that you could pick from, your cards, so you can pick your piles. So just choose with your third eye, not your first or second eye, you know. And then once you made your decision on which image that you kind of resonate with, look in the pinned comment or in the description, and you can pick your pile. I've even labeled them so you know which one is which. The drums, the peach, the bottle. So yeah, and while you do that, feel free to like the video for me. Just hit the little like button, you know. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see pick a card tarot readings as well as live readings. I go live every single day doing tarot readings, like one-on-one, like on the spot, like for y'all, for donations. I only do personal readings on the live streams. But if you want a private reading, I also offer those too. If you click the link in the description, you can fill out the form and get any kind of personal reading that's offered there. There's past life readings. There's also connections readings, birth chart readings. If you never had your birth chart read, I do that. And I also look at a lot of other stuff in the birth chart. It's a great way to support the channel. Or if you just would like to send a little tip or a little donation, that's great too. It's been really slow for business lately. And I'm only telling you this because like I've been wanting to go back home to Alabama to see my folks, because I haven't been back in like 3 years now. Yeah, I think I lived in 2021, and it'd be nice to go see them. My mom's been having some health issues and in and out of the hospital. But that's either here or there. But if you would like to support, I told you how to do that if you want to. But yeah, I will see you at your reading. Bye for now. What up, pile number one, and welcome to your reading. We're looking at what's coming in for you that you might not be expecting. Just an energy read, basically. And this stuff will be coming in like now. Like this isn't like maybe in 6 months. No, it's like it's already happening now. It's manifesting as we speak. So I am going to start off with the two cards that I pulled in the pre-shuffle for you. And this is just going to like maybe describe your personality, just maybe where you're at right now. This is confirmation, so you know that you picked the right reading. You picked the Queen of Cups and the Star. So you could be a Cancer, you could be an Aquarius. You don't have to be, but you could be. In your sun, moon, or rising. So this Queen of Cups and the Star is like saying you're psychic. These are the two cards. This is like really the only two cards in the deck that really speak of psychic. The Queen of Cups is the intuitive and the empath, the clairvoyant of the queens in the deck. All the queens are intuitive, but like she's the literal psychic. She's water. She's double water. All the queens have the water element plus whatever element they represent. She's a cup, so she's double water. So she's super emotional and super psychic, right? And the Star, that is about spirituality. It's about having faith and giving your gifts to the world as well, your spiritual gifts. And it's about trusting the universe and all that stuff. So this could be like my psychic group. This would be my healers, my new agers, my star seeds, all of that, my mediums, and people who do this as a living, as well as people who do this for like just personal healing or just do it because they just want to do it, like however you do it, like in all forms. You don't have to be like a tarot reader or like an astrologer. It can be whatever, but this is my spiritual pile, I feel like. I am gonna pull some, or yeah, pull some of these little rune thingies I made out this set. I don't know what I'm calling it yet. I just did this today, so I don't know what we're calling it yet. I'm trying not to call it. Let me stop. Let me shut up. Just pull the thing out. Let's say something dumb. I see Capricorn. Capricorn. Algaes. It's a rune of protection. And Lagus. I was gonna put one more. Lagus, that is well, damn. That's the rune of intuition and psychic. This is the rune of intuition and getting messages and all things psychic. That's funny. You keep pulling that. All right, and you have the moon. A lot of feminine energy. But when it comes down to the situation, the first message I'm getting is that somebody needs to do a psychic protection. Like if you know how to do a protection spell, or like if you just like, I don't know, read Psalms in the Bible or something. Whatever you do to keep yourself spiritually protected, do that. I don't know, it's not telling me specifically why, but just do that. Make sure that you have your protection up. And it can be physically or spiritually. It feels spiritual because of all these psychic cards that come up, and even the moon. But it does kind of feel like someone's doing something that, like someone doing something in the dark, or someone may have some not clear intentions, and you may need to kind of like protect yourself. hmm It may be a Capricorn, or maybe a Cancer, or a Scorpio that you may be dealing with. Some of y'all may have been working a little bit too hard. I'm hearing that too. So if you've been like working nonstop, stressing yourself out, or taking on like maybe someone who may be like a needy client, if you are a psychic or something like that, and it's like draining you, or like just any kind of situation that's like you're overextending yourself and you're feeling drained, the protection could be just to kind of take a step back and replenish, rejuvenate, relax. So what is pile number one? What they got coming in that they don't see coming? All right, I see the Nine of Pentacles. Nice. Opulence. It is a money manifestation done right. It is comfortable. It may be a good. This may be a good period, like for enhancing your finances or making some extra money somehow, making more money. Because the Nine of Pentacles is the energy of success. It's the energy of like feeling comfortable and stable, but it's a self-sustained or a self-attained success. Like you had to work for it; it wasn't given to you. Clarifying that, it's the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we have two nine. We have two nines. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. You're on the verge of completing something. You're on the verge of like being able to release something. Like you may, some of y'all may be like doing stuff like writing a book, or like launching something like a product, or I don't know. But like you're working hard towards something, and it's about to pay off because it's just time for it to. It's just time for it to. Like it didn't just fall into your lap. You would already know what this is. You've been working hard. For some of y'all, if you've been trying to practice or polish up on some kind of spiritual knowledge or like ability or something like that, you may see that those gifts may be coming through, and they'll come through in like beautiful ways or pleasant ways. They'll make you feel satisfied and help people around you. It'll feel really good. You may not be able to wield it the first time, but you may notice like, oh my God, I can do this thing, or like your spiritual gifts may be like really growing, whether you ask for them to or not. For some of y'all, somebody may be going through awakening or another awakening, where your perception is getting sharper, and like usually when you overcome some hard situation, or you may like say when you not just learn a hard lesson, but also like if you kind of work through some karma, like either a karmic situation with a person or some karma that has to do with your own trauma and your own like limiting beliefs, like eliminating that, working through that, acknowledging that, all like doing that work, it can also manifest as you having heightened abilities. A lot of times, some people don't get their intuition and their actual like psychic gifts until they quote unquote earn them. Like either by like going through a lot of stuff, or going through some stuff and healing that stuff, like doing the work to kind of figure out where it comes from. A lot of times, people will kind of wake up in a sense, so to speak, and it almost feels like a reward for dealing with your stuff. You made space for it. What else we got? We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Get a lot of queens. And the Five of Wands upright. All right, for some of y'all, there's a situation where you may be going through some chaotic things, like in terms of like it could be work, may not be work. Or just chaos in your life, and maybe not knowing how to handle something like really well, mainly because you're not asking for help. But we'll get to that in a second. But the Queen of Wands in reverse can be like the energy of somebody who is frustrated, the energy of someone who is losing their confidence. Things aren't going well. Maybe feeling like if you say anything or like show emotions about it, you'll be looked at as dramatic. But there's some competition or some confusion. Conflict, not bad. It's not like someone's attacking you or like anything crazy, but it's like something's off with the people around you, and like just things. It's just chaotic. The Three of Pentacles in reverse comes up with the Ace of Pentacles, which is saying like if there is an opportunity for you to ask for help or collaborate with someone or get some help, you should do that. And that's gonna be getting rid of some kind of block for you, with this Ace of Pentacles, and then you got the Ten of Cups. So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. There's something coming in for you, something of value coming in for you. Some. It's like something that you already like. I'm looking at it this way: something that you've already like invested in is about to pay off, but that's gonna link you to something else that's gonna be even more money. Maybe starting a new venture or investing in some new, like planting some new seed, but it's gonna be worth it, whatever it is, and it's gonna give you some kind of emotional fulfillment as well. So the wish comes true, you feel satisfied, and then this is like carrying you into like, okay, long-term satisfaction, happiness. I feel fulfilled. Like it's a goal that you're trying to accomplish. You're about to see it work out for you. But the message here is also to don't be afraid to ask help when you need to, collaborate, share. And the sun comes up. You're about to walk into the sun. It's success. It's utter success. But it's fulfillment. It's also the type of success that's not just, oh, I'm making more money now. No, it's something that makes you feel like this was part of your life path or part of your life goals or something. It's very powerful, and I'm really proud of you. But I'm gonna pull you one of these spirit message cards. See what comes up. Shuffle. And by the way, if you would like to support the channel, you can always just book a reading, a personal reading, by clicking the link in the description if you want to, or you can just send a tip if this resonated, a little jingle jangle if you want to, don't have to. I also have a print-on-demand tarot deck that you can, there's two versions of it in one. So you get two tarot decks basically for $5. It is a print-on-demand deck though. So you have to print it or have it printed. It's good for learning though. But you have, whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally come to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. All right, one more. Learn to ride the waves of life when faced with difficult times. You can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy, fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. And with that being said, guys, sound off in the comments if this resonated, how this resonated with a little purple heart emoji. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, all we do. Bye. Da-da-da-da. What up, pile number 2? And welcome to your reading. We're looking at what's coming in for you that you may not be expecting. You know, a little bit of a surprise, maybe. We'll see. I did do 2 cards for the pre-shuffle, and it's just to see what the personality type you may be, like just the energy of maybe where you're at right now, not your situation. This is about just you, so I can give you some confirmation so you know that you picked the right reading. But you have the Lovers and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Gemini. You are seemingly, you've been a really practical, grounded type of energy. A lot of focus on work, but not just work. I feel like you're kind of in this phase of just kind of grinding. It feels like grinding, or just putting your head down and just kind of getting stuff done, or at least trying to. And it may be really kind of slow and steady, but it is getting somewhere. It's not just things popping off fast. Everything happening just crazy for you right now. You feel pretty, in your element maybe. There seems to be a heavy emphasis on maybe something about work. That's in your current, just what you're going through, just your energy right now, what you already know, what you got going on. You also may be in a healing phase as well. If you just got out of a relationship or got into a relationship, it's something about your love life, or a lot of you may be contemplating love in itself, relationships. Maybe you want one, maybe you don't, maybe you're in one, and it's something there's an emphasis on thinking about your love life, with the Lovers card coming up. But let's pull you some little, whatever these are, some little charms or runes out my little my black sack, or my psychic sack. What are we gonna call it? I guess I'll just call it a bag. Let's call it a bag. Let's not be cute with it. All right, so you have Jupiter. You could be a Pisces. You could be a Sagittarius. Don't have to be. All right. We also have Hagalaz. It's a rune. And we have the number 1. The number 1. And last but not least, you have Rido. It's a rune about being at the right place at the right time. It could also be travel. All right. So yeah, you could be traveling or wanting to travel, or get out and explore something new. With the Jupiter, that Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius does represent long distance traveling, a journey, an adventure type of thing. And Rido does too, but Rido is also about being in the right place at the right time. I can see that with Jupiter as well, because Jupiter is luck. Look, Jupiter can be blessings and luck. So there's something good coming for you with this. It's the main energy. And it's coming after a time of maybe going through some setbacks, and maybe not just setbacks, but like some hard times or like some troubling situations. I realize it's like hailstorms, and it's a reminder that they're very temporary. Those moments are very temporary, but it's like it can be very uncomfortable to deal with. Like in the moment, it can feel like things are things are at stake a lot of times with eyeglass, because like if you think about hail, it leaves damage sometimes, you know, even though it's brief, it leaves a lot of damage, or it could, depends on how hard it hails. So it's like that situation. But that Rhino and the Jupiter, that's making me feel good about it. Like you're either transitioning out of it, something like into something much better than you were in before. And then we have this number one. That's numerology. This can literally be the number of manifestation. Like maybe you kind of attracted the situation. Like you worked hard on your own to go get it. It's willpower, it's drive, effort. And also with that number one, you learned a lot about yourself in this situation. Like you may feel like you know yourself a little bit better going through like this struggle, you know, because you're overcoming it or overcame it. For a lot of y'all, this may have something to do with like lovers, like relationships or something like that, like a soulmate connection. And it could also be for others like the lovers can also be partnering in the sense of like a business partnership, or a, even with a company. Like if a company cuts ties with you or something like that, that's the end of a partnership. It could be something like that. But let's pull some tarot. All right, so what's pile number two got going on? What's coming in for them that they're not expecting? All right, so we have the Two of Cups in reverse. That is a breakup. A separation for some of y'all. And the Judgment card. I think the unexpected part about it is that it's temporary for a lot of y'all. Okay, this is very specific. Not everyone's gonna resonate with this part, but like if you were in a relationship, you just broke up with somebody, or y'all taking a break, or like things are up in the air, maybe not speaking to each other. The Two of Cups in reverse. The Judgment card comes up saying like, I think it'll come back around. Like Judgment is like these people get like Gabriel's blowing the horn, raising the dead. It's a revival. It can be renewal. It can be seeing the truth for of what it is, and like maybe coming to the realization that you're soulmates. Judgment and the Two of Cups are cards of soulmated energy. You have the Lovers as well, but I do feel like there was like a breakup, or there was a separation, or like some kind of conflict between you two, and you both probably know or feel like this isn't over yet. It doesn't feel complete. Y'all will reconcile. How it'll go beyond that, that's up to you though. Like it's not fated to be good or bad. Like it depends on how y'all treat each other and how y'all respond to the triggers. All right, what's coming in for pile number two that they're not expecting? All right, so I see the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Somebody's gonna contact you out the blue. Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone's gonna contact you out the blue. You're not gonna be expecting it. You're not gonna think to have your guard up. The Seven of Wands in reverse is like, oop. Maybe you didn't have maybe not thinking to have your guard up. The Eight of Wands is to me is like fast communication, like text messages, emails, DMs, emails. It's trying to communicate, but it catches you off guard a little bit. The Queen of Swords in reverse comes up clarifying that. It could be with a Libra. Libra represents the seventh house, which is relationships. So like again, this could be a partner or an ex. It doesn't have to be, this situation doesn't have to be. It could just be like a feminine energy. Someone who talks too much. I can see that for somebody, like that's somebody specific. Someone who talks too much, or likes to gossip or something like that. Just take it for what it is. It feels like a phone call or something, or a text message. What else is coming in for pile number? Oh, okay. And for some of y'all, it's a decision. I'm sorry. For some of y'all, it's somebody calling in or seeing your email or just responding or replying to you to let you know the decision that's been made about something that maybe you've applied for or you've been waiting to hear back about. That could be that for somebody too. All right, so what's coming in for pile number 2 that they're not expecting? All right, so you have the Moon and the Two of Swords. That's interesting. So you're gonna be given some kind of opportunity, not opportunity, some kind of, well, I guess an opportunity. You're gonna be given you're gonna have to make a choice about something hard that you don't want to make a choice about or make a decision about. It's gonna be something that may be kind of emotional for you, or maybe you're emotionally invested in. It's something that's gonna stir up the feelings. And it could be involving, like, say, a secret or someone's secret or something that you didn't know, like something coming to light, and now you have to make like a very important decision about something that you really don't want to look at. You really don't want to. It's like it seems stressful, but clarify that. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. It could still have something to do with, like, now that could have something to do with job or money or something like that. Maybe an unexpected expense. I don't know. But something maybe happening at work about making sure that you're getting what you deserve with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe compensated for some. But yeah, keep an eye out at work and what's going on there, because I feel like there's a lot of heavy work energy in this particular pile, and something about some love and romance, some tricky stuff going on there. But I feel like a lot of this is good. Surprise, like if you feel like you're in a shitty place now, it's taking you to a better place. So like keep that in mind. But sound up in the comments. Let me know if this resonated, or how this resonated. If you want to, just put like a little purple heart emoji just to say, hey, if the algorithm like the video. Also, if you would like to support the channel, book a reading. I do personal readings. You can book that by clicking the link in the description. Also, thank you for the donations. If you've ever sent one, appreciate it. But until next time, guys, remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings. And I forgot to do your spirit message. I'm sorry. If you didn't click off, you a real one. See, you're gonna get something special. See, you didn't click off. Some people already clicked off. They gonna miss their little card, little spirit message. I forgot to do it. All right. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you're navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience, that nothing can break you. That in itself is an inspiration for others, so keep shining your light. All right, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 3? Welcome to your reading. Looking at what's coming in for you that's maybe unexpected. Something that you would be surprised to see come in. I don't know where we're going with this. So like, I don't know if it's a warning or if it's a blessing. I guess we'll just have to see, right? It may be a mixed bag. I don't know. But I did pull 2 cards for the pre-shuffle, just to kind of see your personality type, or yeah, basically your personality type, what your energy is currently right now. And you did pull the King of Wands and the Empress. The King of Wands and the Empress, very creative energy. You may be an artist, or you may be just very artistic. Your creative gifts are very prominent. All kinds it could be anything creative. And if you really want to get nitpicky about it, say even if you're good at, like, say, business or something like that, or like running a business or management or something like that, because I see the King of Wands is like very boss energy. And that Empress energy is that of, like, say, someone who is very abundant, creating abundance for themselves. The King of Wands can also be an entrepreneur. So it's giving, like, maybe good at business, like stand on business energy. If it's a personality type, they get the bag. Also, you may have really big ideas or really big goals that you want to achieve. You also may not be afraid to be in the spotlight. or afraid to get your message out like through like a community or a group of people. Um, you also may have kids. The King of Wands is that Leo energy, and the Empress is always pregnant. So it's like the Leo represents, or at least the fifth house represents children. Leos are normally very good with children because of that Sun energy represents the child. But let's pull some little situations out my big black sack, or not big black sack. I don't know what I'm gonna call this thing. Every time I try to name it, it sounds fucked up. But my little bag of uh, stuff, you'll see. All right. So we have the ascendant. The ascendant. All right, you have Saturn. You could also be an Aries or a Capricorn. We have Mars energy. And this is a witch's rune, the harvest. So this could very much be a work situation for you. This Mars and Saturn energy is giving me like work together. The ascendant too, like how you kind of present yourself to the world, how the world sees you, how you're perceived, and like co-workers would definitely be probably seeing your ascendant side more so than your sun side, because it's like how you know it's your mask. Customers could be too, like it's giving informal people that maybe if it's people that you're dealing with in this situation that you don't see, like that you don't see coming in, or you don't know that's coming in or expecting or whatever. It's giving impersonal with the ascendant. And with Saturn and Mars is giving like work situation. Now the harvest comes up saying like you may be reaping some rewards from work. Like there may be a promotion. It may be like just like if you work in a industry where you make tips or commission or something like that, it may be busy. You may be popping. You may just make more income. It could be temporary for some of y'all. It could be a permanent thing for some of y'all, as in like a promotion or a new job, or just taking on any kind of like business venture or financial venture. You may be having some luck there. And it may have come out of after a long time of like kind of eating the dust, like or being looked over for promotion, or like struggling. Some of y'all struggling. Like it's giving that. But the harvest is like saying something just paid off. If it hasn't happened yet, you may be so close to it where this makes sense to you. You're like, oh yeah, that like I do know what that is or whatever. Like I feel like this is really soon. It's not like in the far off future, nothing like that. This is like should be already kind of happening now, or really close to it. Like you should know what that might be. And like I said, and open your mind too. It doesn't have to be a job specifically, but something with your resources for sure, or and something that that maybe you do to get your resources or work. All right, so what's pile number 3 got coming in that they are not expecting? All right, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. That's the wish card. So you're not expecting to get what you want. You're not expecting something like that you really want, that you may not even been like thinking about so much to come in. And this is something different from the job thing, by the way. The Seven of Wands. This could be like, okay. It's saying be careful what you wish for. And I think it's talking about a person. Like if you have been thinking about an ex, or like maybe pursuing someone, or someone's pursuing you that may not be the best for you. It may not be like you already kind of knowing that you don't really feel this person like that. Or like maybe this person is no good for you, but you may still be kind of like having feelings or something like that, or like wanting to pursue it. These two cards are saying be careful what you wish for, protect yourself. Like you may get it and then be like, damn, this did not look like what I thought it was gonna look like. This person was not the same. It's going back to that ascendant too. Like, be careful of of not seeing through people's masks. Like paying close attention to how people, how their words may need to match their actions. If you feel weird about something or something feels off, like, don't be afraid to go down that rabbit hole with yourself. Like, why does this feel weird? I don't know why I went over there and hid, like, oh, they can't see me vape. Like, y'all see me vape before. Sorry. It's not a secret. I'm sorry. I just thought that was silly. Why did I do that? Trying to hide. All right. What is pile number 3? Got coming in that did not expecting. The 2 of Wands. The Hermit in reverse. Something about if you've been making plans to want to do something or go somewhere and you've been like waiting on somebody else or like wanting to find somebody to go, this is very specific. I don't know what it is, but like, hear me out. If you've been making plans about something or wanting to do something, but you feel like you need to wait on somebody else or like find someone to go with or something like that, your cards are saying, just go anyway, by yourself. The Hermit in reverse is like, don't be afraid to just do stuff alone, like going to the beach or going to the movies, going to dinner, whatever it is. I don't think it's that mundane. I think it's something like a plan, but something bigger than that. But like, you can do it on your own, like maybe a trip or something like that. I don't know. But if you have plans and you feel like someone's been either postponing it or like dragging their feet about something, or not seeming like they're like on the same page or as enthusiastic as you are about it, just do it by yourself. I see the 8 of Pentacles. I see the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody finna get some money. And the High Priestess in reverse. The 8 of Pentacles is work, little worker bees. The 10 of Pentacles is a lot of money. Somebody about to get that bag. And the High Priestess in reverse is like saying, you're not seeing it. You may be in the situation so deep or working so hard or whatever it is, you may not be noticing the things going on around you. High Priestess in reverse, she doesn't know. It also does say move in silence if you do know. Don't say nothing until you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't mention it, just keep it moving. You don't want no kind of energy like sidetracking you, messing this up or nothing like that. Just keep it moving. Like until it happens. But somebody's gonna get some money. Some money. All right, I'm gonna pull you a couple of spirit messages and we'll close it out. All right, so yours says, sometimes walking away is the only option. Not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. Oh, wow. I'm gonna read that again. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize that they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know that you deserve better. And with that being said, guys, like the video if you haven't already. Comment with a little purple heart. If you ain't got nothing to, to kind of fade it red, but just put a little purple heart. And remember, guys, until next time, if you got spirit, but spirit got you. Blessings in all we do. Bye.